One bite at a time. Let's try another little tutorial here. I've been asked by a lot of people is how do you download a roster maybe of another office or Keller Williams office and download it from Rapatoni. So need an office roster sheet, how to download an Excel CSV file for Rapatoni for your database. It starts off of course with logging into your Rapatoni. So everybody should be very familiar of how to do this, and basically where it gets you is to your front sheet or your front page of Rapatoni. Very simple process. You go to your searches, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you get to Agent Office, and you look for the office that you're looking at. In this case, let's just go ahead and say Keller Williams. Search it, and up comes all the names that have the word Keller Williams with it. And you can see that you have people actually from our North Valley office to the people that we have here in Santa Fe. And if I'm not mistaken, there's actually a Keller Williams Valerie from the Albuquerque office. And you can go ahead and pick each one if you'd like, or pick them all at the same time. For this tutorial, we'll just go ahead and pick everybody. Maybe you don't want Valerie at this point, so you can just check her off. Okay. At this point, you go to Export. And it's very important that you leave this dialog box alone. So you do that page and you submit it. Up pops a zip file, your membership number and a zip. Click on it. Go ahead and open it. And there you have a CSV file. You can either save it at this point. In my case, I like to open it up to check it out to make sure I've got the right thing. So I went ahead and opened it. And sure enough, there's all the names of everybody who's associated with Keller Williams. One of the things I do tell people, if you see the little plus mark, if you click there, right on the corner, then go to Format, down to Column, and do Auto Fit selection, it gives you a little cleaner look of everything that you have here from the very top to the bottom. Some of the things you can do there is go in and edit and change things if that's what you need to do. One of the things you can do is, because MLS doesn't always upgrade and maintain it, here's an agent right up here on the very top that we know is no longer with Keller Williams, but you may know the office that he is with, but you may have kept the same email address or not. I also do a little bit of cleanup at this point. I know I don't need the member number, so I can just highlight from the entire column, right click and delete. I also know I don't at this point need their MLS number, right click and delete. So this is pretty much the information that I need, and I will go ahead and save it, File, Save As. In my case, it opens up to a temporary directory. Yours may open up in My Documents. I like to actually work on my files on my desktop. That helps me remember what I'm doing from day to day if you get pulled away from one task to another. But if it's on my desktop, I always remember it. And then I'll go ahead and name this file Keller Williams Office. And you can see it automatically defaults to CSV, which is what it came from. But if in the event that it's somewhere else, if you just click on your down arrow, you can see where it's template and so forth. Just make sure it's to the CSV, common delimited file, and go ahead and save it. It will give you a dialog box. Is this what you want to do? Save it as a CSV? Yes, you do. At this point, you can minimize this box. There it is. You want to get rid of that one. You want to get rid of that. You're closing it down. So now that you're at your desktop, you can look for your saved file. There it is right there. And you can open it up. And there it is. So this is the first step of going ahead how to download a roster from Rapatoni. You can do the entire roster if you want to. I highly recommend that you go in and do it office by office. That way you can categorize those offices.